Hi and welcome to my 40-week pregnancy update. I can't believe I'm actually making this video. It feels really weird. I'm filming this the day before, so you will see me when I am on my due date. I'll put this up tomorrow. So yeah, I just feel like I don't think it's hit me what's the way to happen actually. Like, I think I've been so busy up until this point that I haven't really had much time to really focus on the due date. So so now we're here, it just feels really strange, and but obviously we're so excited to meet our baby, hopefully, and well, it could be today, I don't know, any day now. So basically I am booked in to get my sweep on Saturday. Now usually they do the sweep on your due date, but my midwife felt that it's kind of better if you leave it a couple of days. It's got more chance of working. Whether the sweep does anything or not, I don't know, but so that's booked on Saturday, obviously if I haven't had the baby by then. And then if I haven't had the baby by Tuesday next week, so that'll be me 40 plus 6 days, then I will have to go into Aberdeen Maternity Hospital to be induced. Well, I've got to go in like in the evening, so the baby will probably be there like in the day or two afterwards. I don't know how long. I suppose an induction takes a different amount of time for different people, and depends how busy they are. Sometimes I think they can turn you away if they don't have a bed for you as well. So, but that's the plan anyway. So, but hopefully I'll go myself. In my birth plan, I've put down that I want to be as active as possible and kind of upright as much as I can throughout the labour. Obviously the birth plan might get ripped up and thrown out the window as soon as we get there. I don't know how I'm going to feel, but I would rather, if I can, just kind of stay upright, maybe go on the birthing ball or walking about, rather than being on the bed, because I feel like if you're lying on a bed, then surely, you know, if you're not upright, you know, the baby has to come down. So I would assume that if I'm able to stay upright, then the labour will go quicker for me. You don't know, but that's the plan anyway. So if I have to be induced, I'm aware that, you know, I'll be tied up to all these machines and things like that, so it is going to be a lot harder to kind of move around. So hopefully I'll go myself. So to avoid an induction, we've been having a bit of fun this week, and kind of, you know, Greg's been putting loads of chilies and things in curries, and he put 5 chilies in fajitas the other night, and yeah, we're just having a lot of fun doing all the sort of tricks that they say that could kind of induce labour. Walking, what else have we been doing? Like, I've been having my raspberry leaf tea as usual, and then there's a few other things that you can do, which I don't know if it works, but we're giving it a go anyway. So I haven't had any labour signs yet, I don't think. The past few days I have had, like the past week I would say actually, I've had sharp pains in the front of my stomach, sort of in the middle of my stomach. So I don't know if, you know, I haven't really had Braxton Hicks the whole time, but I was speaking to girls in my antenatal group, and they were saying that a lot of them didn't get any either before they gave birth. So but I am getting sharp pains at the front, so I think that is maybe my body sort of preparing for labour. I've also had a really sore pelvis. Now, I have had a sore pelvis for a few weeks now, but just this week has been really painful. It's especially when I try and get out of bed in the morning. I think it's because I've been lying there for so long. You know, your joints and things are really soft when you're pregnant. So I think when I'm lying in my bed for so long, it just makes it really painful. I think, I don't know if my joints like seize up or whatever when I'm in bed, but when I try and get out of bed, it is really painful. Like, I really have to take my time, and like this morning I just got like shooting pains right in my pelvis when I was trying to get up, and I had to like sit back down and get my breath back a bit because it was really sore. But it's only really when I'm getting out of bed or during the night when I'm trying to like switch sides, but I think I've mentioned that before. But yeah, I have noticed that it's a lot worse this week, and my pelvis is kind of clicking as well, so I feel like a little bit of an old lady. So so because the baby's a lot bigger, obviously now the movements are, it's really funny to watch. We'll just like stay at my belly for ages watching the baby move, because you'll get like elbows or like a foot or something just kind of popping out, you know, it's like big body parts now. I mean, you can kind of feel, like when I went to the midwife, I went to her last week, I think it was, yeah, a week ago, and she was feeling the position of where the baby was, and she felt the shoulders in my pelvis, so she said, you know, the head is right down. So I think that's obviously the reason why my pelvis is really sore. So it's funny, when I push down, when I'm lying back, I can kind of feel what she felt, you know, the shoulders are kind of in there, so it's really strange. So it'll be weird once I've had the baby to kind of imagine, you know, that was inside me. Sleep this week hasn't been great, but I'm feeling okay with not getting much sleep. I don't tend to go to my bed too early anyway, usually, but yeah, I've kind of been finding it harder to kind of get to sleep. I think maybe it's due to the excitement in that as well, because we're obviously really excited. It just feels like Christmas is coming or something. So but in the mornings I'm waking up at like 6 AM, and sometimes I can kind of doze off, sometimes I can't. So, but I think that's maybe just my body preparing itself for what's to come, all the night feeds and all that. So, but I'm feeling fine, and I do think, I was speaking to my friend, she's just had a baby, and she was saying it's probably better if you're training your body now to kind of change its body clock a bit, or, you know, you're not getting as much sleep. Because I know everyone kind of says get as much sleep as you can before the baby comes, kind of bunk it up, but I think that if you're used to getting a lot of sleep, it's going to be a lot harder for when the baby comes. But so I'm fine with not getting too much. It's not like, you know, I'm away out doing a hard day of work, or doing really tough workouts and things that I really need my energy. I'm still doing yoga, so I do that at home, and there's also a class I go to on a Thursday, so I'm planning on going this Thursday, which is tomorrow, when you're watching this. So yeah, because, you know, hopefully that'll help get things going, I would think. I'm feeling fine, so I'm just carrying on as usual, and I've done my yoga throughout the whole pregnancy, and I think that's what's made me kind of feel really good about myself as well. Like, I feel like now I'm at the end of the pregnancy, I've kept really healthy. Obviously I've got a sweet tooth, so, you know, I do need a bit of chocolate and things now and again, but generally I've been quite healthy. So with, you know, my healthy eating and doing exercise throughout, I just feel great right now. I don't know if it's got anything to do with it, but I don't have any swelling. You know, my wedding ring's still on. My urine and things have been clear throughout, so there's been no health issues at all throughout, which I'm really, really pleased about. I am 9 pounds up. I weighed myself this morning, so just to kind of see what I am at the end. So I am 9 pounds heavier than what I was when I got pregnant. But saying that, I did lose a little bit of weight in the first trimester, just because of lack of appetite, really, and, you know, you're not feeling the best, so, you know, your taste kind of changed. Like, I was just, would rather just have a few snacks rather than have a big meal, because that was what would maybe make me feel a bit sick. So I did lose a bit of weight in the first trimester, but I don't know how much I lost. But so I've obviously gained more than 9 pounds, but I'm 9 pounds heavier than what I was. So but I think that's probably just due to me being healthy. So I'm so glad that I kind of got into a healthy routine from the start, because now I'm at the end, I feel great, and I'm not worried at all about losing the baby weight, because the baby, well, my baby I think is probably going to be a big one. So because I was 8-13 when I was born, so, you know, that's pretty much 9, so it's all baby. So, you know, I won't have anything to really worry about, hopefully, once I've had the baby, apart from recovery, of course. So this week I have just been pampering myself, just kind of getting ready for the baby coming. Yesterday I had my last appointment, so I got my nails and toes done yesterday. I got my lashes and eyebrows and everything else done as well, and I treated myself to a massage last week as well, just because I thought, you know, when am I going to get the chance next? And that's been a really nice way to kind of end the past sort of 9 months, I suppose. Just kind of having a bit of time for myself, and because I think that's important, because you know, I've got a big job ahead, so if I'm feeling okay, and you know, for the photos as well, you've got to kind of make an effort. So and I just think if I've got everything done now, then it's a lot less for me to worry about later. Cravings, I haven't really had much cravings this past few weeks. I have had a bit of a craving for milk, which is really weird, because you know, I wouldn't ever really have a glass of milk ever. I can't even remember the last time I had a glass of milk, but this past sort of week or two, I've been enjoying a nice cold glass of milk and a milkshake or something like that, which is really strange. But you know, the baby might be taking all my calcium, so that might just be my body's way of kind of telling me to drink more milk, I suppose. The other thing, I suppose, is slush. You know, the slushes are like ice lollies, so I suppose it's quite sweet, isn't it? So yeah, that's my only sort of cravings. I don't really like having big meals, but I've felt like that throughout the whole of my pregnancy, and even before that, you know, I would rather have something small but really nice, rather than a big huge meal and feel like stuffed after it. So we have just decided on our baby names literally 2 nights ago. I think it was Saturday night, I think. We had our names picked out way in the beginning. I was pregnant last year also, but miscarried, so I had a name picked out for, I think it was just the girl's name I had picked out then. But since then, both of my baby names that we had picked from the start have been used by people obviously local to us, and they'll obviously be in the same year and things at school. So that was pretty disappointing, but I don't know, I think the names we've maybe picked now are probably a bit better, because I think maybe the names that we did pick will end up being quite common names, I suppose, and I would rather name my child a name that no one has kind of around here. So I definitely think these names are different, and I can't imagine anyone else using them around here. So I think that's just what we'll stick to now. So obviously once we've had the baby and we've seen the baby, we might not like these names and might go back to the names we did originally pick, but I doubt it, because you know, we both want a name that no one else has got around here. So yeah, so it's nice that now, like a few days before the baby's born, we've actually picked a name. So obviously we didn't expect to have to change our names at this late date, but it's just kind of the way we feel. So I'll show you a bump shot now, just because I think it'll be nice for me to kind of see for the next time I'm pregnant, hopefully, just to kind of compare. So here is my belly at 40 weeks. Don't have any stretch marks. I've been really lucky. There we go. So yeah, we are so excited this week. I'm just kind of, you know, listening to my body just to kind of see, you know, what's happening, if anything is changing or whatever. So we're just kind of waiting now, but we're enjoying the peace, because we know we won't be able to do that for a long time. So we're having just like a nice chilled week, just the two of us. We've had such a busy time this past few weeks, building a house and selling our house, and we've had a lot going on really. So it's just nice to have these last few days, just the two of us, just to kind of chill out with the dog, go for walks, go out for lunch, that sort of thing. So who knows, by the time I post this, the baby might already be here. As I said, I'm filming this on Tuesday, and I'll put up tomorrow, which is my due date, so the baby might be here, who knows. I will be introducing the baby on my channel, so once he or she has arrived, We still have no idea what the gender is. I get half the people telling me that they think it's a boy, because I think they say if you carry all in your belly and you don't put sort of weight on it, everyone else will say it's a boy, which would probably be true to me. But then I have people saying that they carried that way and had a girl, or they carried a lot of weight and had a boy. So I don't think it really, I don't know if that's true or not, because obviously I've been healthy, I haven't put on a lot of weight, so I don't know, we'll find out. I'm so glad now that we've got to 40 weeks that we don't know the gender, because it is just keeping the excitement up, and I just think that'll give me an extra bit of motivation to push at the end. So I'm not worried at all about the labour. It's more the recovery that kind of gets to me a little bit, just because I wouldn't, you know, I don't like the thought of kind of being stuck in my house pretty much for 6 weeks. But obviously you've got to listen to your body, you've been through a lot, so I'll just kind of take it as it comes. I might be fine, I might not. So but yeah, I've got like family and that all around me, so yeah, I'm quite lucky that way. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I don't know if there will be a 41 week update, which I don't think there will be actually, because I'll be going into getting juiced on Tuesday next week, which is before 41 weeks. So unless I film next Tuesday, this could be the last time you see me pregnant on here. So but I will come back and show you my little baby once he or she has arrived. So please subscribe to my channel just so you can get a notification when I do post up the video of introducing my baby. Hopefully it's not long, we'll just have to wait and see when he or she decides they want to come out and meet everyone. So yeah, please subscribe, please like this video if you've enjoyed, and I will see you soon.